Hey guys, GFW's Cars here. How's it going? I'm here with the 2017 C300 Sports Coupe. It's a beautiful car. I'm going to tell you a lot about it, and then also going to be doing some separate videos featuring, different features of the car that I couldn't get into this review. Hey guys, so you've probably heard the saying from Mercedes, "Fast or nothing." It's kind of their slogan right now. Today I'm going to try to answer the question: is this car the best? Or is it kind of the best in some ways, and in others, not so much? For those of you that saw my Audi S5 review, I said I thought that was one of the prettiest German coupes out there. I think Mercedes may have stolen the show. That was back in 2009 on a design from them that I said that. Love that this car has the staggered wheels and tires, so in the back you get the wider, thicker ones, which is great for performance. Haven't had that since my BMW. It does make buying a set of tires a little bit harder. Also love here how the back of the profile of the car just kind of goes into this swoop here, as well as the chrome on the door handle. It's a really beautiful touch. And there are just so many. Even the tail lights here say Mercedes-Benz in the tail light, which is just an awesome little touch that really sets this car, above and beyond. Also love the way the exhausts look back here. You can't even really see the exhaust, but little touch. This flips up to show the rear view camera. I want to get your guys' thoughts. They do make a lip spoiler for this car that kind of just goes on back there. I think it looks nice, so that's something I'm debating doing. And then let's get in and see if this car is as nice inside as it is on the outside. Right when you open the door, you were just greeted to luxury on this car. Mercedes has gone back to this feature of putting kind of metal right here on the doors. It looks super nice. Those are lit, with the Mercedes name. And then let me just start to show you guys this interior. I want to quickly run through the absolutely beautiful interior on this car. Really beautiful. But this interior, I just want to marvel at that. There's not a single bad spot on this interior. One thing I noticed before is the biggest reason I wish I got the Sport package is right up here. There's no stitching on the dash, whereas you do get that, ironically, even though it's a more luxurious feature, in the Sport package. The steering wheel here, absolutely gorgeous. Let me run through some of the features. A lot of them I'm going to be doing separate reviews on, as you guys tell me what you're most interested in. So you see here, this is definitely going to be a separate review, but it's got all the self-driving tech here, which is really cool. This car drove from Texas to Oklahoma, with my hand just on the steering wheel watching everything, pretty much by itself once I got it on the highway the other day. Gauges are really, really nice. The trip computer here has a lot of functions and is really, really simple and easy to use. I'll be doing a review of 5 things I don't like about the cars. You see it's in C or comfort mode now. I've customized an individual mode, which is cool. It pulls individual right up there. But yeah, I personally don't like how it defaults back. So I'll be doing a 5 things I hate about the car video, just because they're minor annoyances, but they are really, really frustrating small things. Love the panoramic sunroof here. You can see just how far back that roof does go, so you get a great view. It's almost like having a convertible without all the hassle of it. Love these dashes that came from the sedan here. These vents on the dash. Love these vents on the dash that came out of the C Class sedan. They make the cockpit extra nice. All these buttons, of course, are metallic. Super nice look and feel. Really like the clock on this car. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous Mercedes clock. Lovely. So much wood and leather here. They have the stitched leather here, and then the dual opening console, which is actually nice for the center console there. Let me run through kind of the options on this car. You have 3 different option packages, which I'll link to down below. Like I said, this one has the package 3 because that's the only way you can get, the Distronic with the lane keeping assist here. And then also it has the steering assist feature for the cruise control, which is kind of where it will steer itself for you. So really nice in that regard. Also, it has the power trunk opener and closer, so it'll also pull the trunk down. So if you're doing an airport run but can't get out of the car, that's super handy to have. Let's check out the back seat here. It is not particularly spacious. It's probably not the biggest back seat in this class. But you know, I can fit myself with the seat as it is here in the front and the back fairly comfortably, and I'm just under 6 feet, so that is cool. All right, and let's go check out that engine. It's actually a pretty great engine on this car. I've been pleasantly impressed with it. It's extremely efficient. I actually get above the EPA rated mileage. But before I do that, just point out these LED headlights here. Not only are they absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, you know, but they really do light the road at night better than anything else I've seen. Here she is. It's a 2-liter, but as you can see, it fills the space quite nicely. There's actually not a whole lot of spare space down there, which is kind of amazing that they're going to put, you know, potentially the 3-liter on the C45 or C450 AMG version, or even the real AMG engine in there. That's pretty impressive. It's a nice engine, very rev happy, you know, very efficient, and pretty surprisingly quick. As you can see, here are all the sensors for the cameras and the radar sensors for the Distronic Plus and kind of the self-driving features of this car, and I believe they've integrated the other ones right up here in this front bumper. But what's nice is it doesn't look strange as it used to on some of these cars, so that's kind of great. At night is when this car really comes alive and shines and just looks ever so cool. Let me show you the back. This is the kind of a pearl blue metallic color. What I love about it is at night it looks actually black. Love these lights back here. So distinctive, so specific. You know, definitely says this car is a Benz. Also wanted to point this out to you. It's pretty cool. As you guys can see, when the panoramic roof is open all the way, it kind of does this, and it just looks pretty awesome. Here, once you get in, of course you get the lit door sill. This one has, because it has the P3 package, it has the customizable color schemes for the LEDs, and of course every interior lighting is LEDs. I really love these up here. They're just really pretty. They look almost more like jewelry. And then of course there's reading lamps in the mirror, which is brilliant. The passenger can have their light on and it not really create any light for the driver over here. And of course the panoramic and then of course the panoramic sunroof or moonroof, since it's evening as this case is really a nice touch at night. Also, this model has a climate control system which has ionization, which is nice. And then it also has here in the glove box, as you can see, the fragrance system. It's lit so that it takes up some of your glove box, but you can change out the scents in there. So here's the ionization. I just leave that on. And then the air freshener feature, which I actually am not that huge a fan of. Evidently you can put like your favorite fragrance in there. You don't have to go with the Mercedes one. I'm going to be getting the sample packs just to try them all out. And then of course the gauges look really nice at night as well. Even the lights down here, you know, shine down and kind of light the console a little bit, are color changing LEDs as well. Only a few color choices here, but it's enough. I like the blue because there's a white and then there's kind of like an amber yellow And then I think this blue though is definitely the most distinctive. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. The backup camera is a cool feature. Hopefully next year that'll be standard. It was even with the P3 package, it was an add-on. It's required to get that package. As you can see, it looks black and white now because it's night, so it kind of goes into this infrared mode. My favorite feature though is, say you're backing out, and I'll show you guys here, into traffic. You just move it over to this mode and it creates kind of a wide angle view, so you can see more what's happening on the sides. Another great feature when you're driving along at night, and especially when you're making a turn, check this out. I'm turning the wheel to the right, and as you see, it illuminates to the right, and then if I do it to the left, it'll illuminate down on the lower left side, so you'll kind of know what you're getting into. Of course, you can adjust all the settings of the car with the dynamic select, which is awesome, and gives you a lot of customization and control over the car. This car really does remind me of the old CLKs back in the day. Those were awesome cars. So for anyone who's ever wanted to know all the information about their car at any given time, how many horsepower, how many torque, you can actually see all that information right there. It's pretty cool. Or if you've ever wondered exactly what your steering wheel angles are, the car can tell you that too, and including how much front to back you are you're pushing the weight, which is actually pretty cool over on the right there. If you're a former Prius driver, I know I have a ton of those on my channel. You can actually monitor your consumption down to the 5-minute intervals there on the bottom, and then everything in between. While we're on the screen, so I really love this musical device they have here. I wish they'd make I've seen their next generation keys on the E-Class. They don't look this cool, even though companies are starting to put screens in the keys. So that's some beautiful design. Unfortunately, you don't see it anywhere other than there.